Hello, my name is Katie. I haven't done a book review in a while and I read Nevernight by Jay Kristoff and I loved it. First portion, like usual, is going to be a quick little review with non-spoiler of what I thought, and then afterwards I'll put a little marker and I am going to gush from there on. I'm just going to be there like... So, Nevernight by Jay Kristoff is an adult, yes, it's adult fantasy, which is very dark. It is about a girl called Mia and she has had a terrible event happen in her childhood with her family and she is out for revenge, but she knows that the best way she can gain her revenge is by training at a school for assassins which is called the Red Church. Now, a couple little warnings about this book. I said adult because I didn't know when I picked this up that it was adult. I assumed because loads of people were talking about it, it was kind of YA, and Jay Kristoff, I know him from writing YA. No, this is definitely adult. I mean, the blood and gore that gets in here, you're a bit like, damn, but also the sexy times that are in here, you're a bit like, damn. And yeah, those sexy times are detailed, like you have pages of them. So just a fair warning, if you are not about reading that kind of thing, or you just are a bit young, don't pick this up, not until you're older. I personally loved Nevernight. I thought the characters were very well written. I thought the plot was revealed in a very good way. Like, I kind of guessed that there was going to be a twist in it slightly, but because they go into a school for assassins, you assume someone's going to stab someone in the back, so you just say like, is it you? Is it you? So it keeps you guessing, for me at least. So again, a load of other people could have been there like, I saw it coming from ages away. I personally think the world in this is very thought out, and for the first book in a series, it didn't have too much epic world building where it was info dumping. There wasn't much of that at all, and that can sometimes turn me off of a book because I will be there like, but for this it was very fast paced. I personally got into it pretty quickly. I think a load of other people didn't get into it that quickly, but they might not usually read fantasy, whereas I like these three shelves are fantasy and we have more. The writing style in this I really like because I've never read a book before where the footnotes were written so well and they were quite funny. At first I thought this was diary entry, but it's not. It's like an account of the girl's life. If you are looking for a book that is bloodthirsty, surprisingly funny, but also like kind of a really good adventure. Would you call it an adventure? I don't know. I think I'd call it an adventure. They have a journey. This is a very good book for you and I'd pick it up. Now, if you want to listen to the rest of me gushing about it, go away and read the book and then come back and we can talk about it. Can I just say, even though I read this during a readathon, I really still liked it. I'm glad I didn't rush it because I read this for Dude's 24-hour readathon. I'll put my vlog up in the corner. But I was determined not to rush it because I knew if I rushed it I would be there like, I missed out on so much information. I love the characters in this because I was never sure what they were, if that made any sense. Like with Mia, she hid so many things. For example, because obviously everyone's read it who's watching this, and if you haven't, I warned you. Towards the end when they're having their like exam on the fighting guy, I remember his name is Solace or something like that, but yeah, when they do it, if you know what I mean, when Mia is fighting Jessamine, I thought that, oh, she's gonna fail this, and her whole I was about to call it potions one because I'm thinking of Harry Potter, her whole truths potion that the spider killer had done, like that she was to solve, was left in a room and she left it to go and sleep with Tricky Boy. I was just there like, you stupid girl, that is not part of your character. And then when it suddenly turned around and the guy, Domini? I can't remember anything, so this is just gonna be a ramble. When he was there like throwing up blood, I was like, oh, she had even me fooled there. Oh my god. So I liked the way that we never fully knew what a character was. Her backstory was quite heart-wrenching, like, oh, when you found out about her mother being in that little pit and everything and her going in there and destroying the Philosopher's Stone, I was like, I feel for you, girl. I feel for you. Her dark in Mr. Kindly. I'm still iffy because I'm reading the second book right now. I'm only like 100 and something pages through. I'm iffy about him because I think he's keeping a lot of things from Mia that could be very, very important. Like there might be something more to being a Darkin and we don't know what it is. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see when that comes out what it is. Or he could be a totally cool guy. I'm not going to say good guy because none of them are really good guys. I'm going to talk about Trick now. I thought when he initially came in that he was going to be a bit of a wet blanket. I thought he was, to be honest, I didn't even think he was relevant until he'd been in for like 50 pages and I was like, oh okay. Oh, he's actually going to be a character that's going to be living and staying around. I thought he was alright. To be honest, he wasn't the main love interest that I wanted her to have. But, I don't know. I thought he was a good character. I did get annoyed sometimes, like their sexy times were awesome. Like I have read some of my first sex scenes in my lifetime. Yeah, no, they were good, like well written and not too cringy. I've read some where they've been really cringy and they've made it like, oh, this is a glorious, amazing thing. Like, it's just sex, really. Like, don't get me wrong, Jay Kristoff made it sound good, but it is just sex. To be perfectly honest, I never thought I'd be talking about sex as much on the channel. Well, there we go. When Trick and Mia are having their little combat fight, I was worried that she was going to go all soft and be like, oh, Trick, I won't fight. Oh no, when she pulled it out of the bag, I was like, yes, go on you two, fight like you mean it. I was a little annoyed that she kind of got him really angry to let him win, but then when you figured out that she actually had Spider Killer's solution, I was like, yeah, I'll let that one slide. I'll let it slide. And may I just say, Ash, why would she do that to Trick? That was the point when I was like, Trick can stay. Trick is good. Trick is good here. Yeah, no, Ash just comes along. That stabbing, I was there like, whoa, whoa, no. That made me go, whoa. I didn't cry, but it made me feel. Like, there have been books in the past when I have cried, when stuff like that has happened. No, I was just there in shock going, tricky boy. With Ash, I really liked Ash's character. I did not think that her and her brother were going to have this huge thing, destroy the Red Church. I did not see that coming. Like, a load of people might have, but I was just there like, damn. I liked her. I didn't trust her because you don't trust anyone in the Red Church. I was just there with everyone going. But I'm really sad because I feel like Ash feels a lot of feelings for Mia. I think she fancies Mia quite a bit. So I was expecting to see a bit more of those two kind of confronting those feelings. I don't know, maybe in the second one. But I was kind of slightly rooting for them, not completely. But when she betrayed the whole Red Church, I was just there like, damn. I've been taken for a fool. I'm a fool of a took. Now I'm going to talk about Cassius because Cassius was the character I wanted to see more of. Cassius was the character that I wanted Mia to go and be with, and then those two could be together, because as soon as it was the whole thing of them seeing each other in the corridor and her feeling that kind of fear / hunger and then being the same, I was just there like, you know what that means. You know what that means. So I was fully rooting for those two to go together, but then he bloody goes and dies on us, and I was, whoa. But the whole point at the end where it was like, it felt like they were distant lovers because the fear had gone, and I was just there like, I knew it, I called it, and I knew it. So yeah, I'm gutted that they did not get to go together. I'm so sad. That really hurt me. I really wanted to find out more about Cassius. It's good that Eclipse has gone with Mia, because that way we could possibly find out a little bit more, and the whole thing at the end with the map and there being more and them like consuming each other, that's going to be interesting to see where that leads. And I know the final one is coming out in October, I think it is, so hopefully we'll be able to round all this up soon and just be there like, oh, it's a really good trilogy. So those were just my thoughts on Nevernight, which made no sense. They weren't really that much a review, but I don't care because I really liked this book. I thought it was good. If you like Nevernight, just tell me down below. Or just talk in the comments down below. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!